Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're heading back to France, 1940, for a game of Chain of Command. Alright, so welcome back everyone, and again to the Early War. I know we just did a Bolt Action Early War game, but we're doing another one, this time Chain of Command. I put a vote out to the patrons, the Old Guard and the Operator level patrons, and they picked Chain of Command. Well, it is actually a tie between Chain of Command and Spectre. But I broke the tie towards Chain of Command because we're going to be doing a Spectre game next week. So they voted, and there was even some forces suggested. A lot of them were BEF and French. So what I thought I would do is something totally out of the ordinary, and we're going to do BEF versus French. So the idea behind this is that it's the Phony War, the Sitzkrieg, and these guys are sitting around and they decide to do some training against each other. So it's going to be Andre and his BEF, his beloved BEF, and me as the French. So we'll start off by talking about the terrain. Tonight's mat is the Valley by Cigar Box Battle, one of our all-time favorite mats. We've used this mat for everything from Roman times to modern times to World War II, Old West, everything. So very versatile. Check the description if you want to pick one up for yourself. Other than that, so we're going to have a lot of tall fences. These fences here are going to be soft cover, 2-inch visibility. There's another large set around here. There's some woods here, back over there, and that's it for the woods. They're going to be soft cover, 4-inch visibility. There's some short stone walls around the Rat Bastard. That's going to be hard cover. All the buildings are going to be hard cover. Patch of grass back there is hard cover. We have one large orchard here, so these are orchard rules. 18-inch visibility if you're both in it. I believe 6-inch visibility if you're looking into it or out of it, and is surrounded by a soft cover fence as well. And then we have one small orchard over here. Other than that, the river is not going to really play any part. It's just there for looks. It's very shallow, so we're not going to be playing with the river tonight. So that is the terrain. Tonight's mission will be coming from the Lardy 1940 Blitzkrieg supplement, and it is called Hasty Defense. So the defender, in this case, this is going to be the defender's board edge over here. He's going to roll two dice, and on a 1 to 3, he'll place 2 patrol markers here. On a 4 to 6, he'll place 2 patrol markers there. And it's by dice, so we could have 4 stacked here, you could have 4 stacked there, you could have 2 stacks of 2. However the dice happen to come out. The attacker is going to place 3 or 4 anywhere along his board edge over there, and then he's going to get the first move. And force support is going to be 2d6, and as usual the defender will get half of that plus any force rating difference. And the objective here is for the attacking player to get a unit off of the enemy board edge and clear 2 of the 3 sectors. So it's 3 2-foot sectors breaking up this board edge over here. So he has to get a unit off the board and clear 2 of these 3 sectors of enemies. So not an easy task. That's the mission, so let's talk about the forces. So we begin with the British platoon. This is a platoon from the 51st Highland Division, and this is the 1940 regulation platoon, and its force rating as regular troops is -1. So in command of the platoon, we're going to have Lieutenant Mark Donaldson. He's going to be in command with his pistol. He is going to be assisted by the platoon sergeant Doug Eaglesham, who is armed with a rifle. And then we're going to have 3 sections. So section number 1 here with the tan base is going to be Corporal Alan Downs, commander of section 1. Section 2 will be commanded by, Sergeant, no, I was right. Nick Shantz is the gray base here in section number 2, and number 3 section leader is Reese Dignan with the green base. Each section is a 7-man rifle team, a 3-man Bren team, and then the corporal with rifle. Platoon also has a 2-inch mortar in it and an empty boys AT rifle. So Andre's going to have to decide if he wants to man the AT boys rifle with 2 guys from 2 of the rifle teams or not. So that's for him to decide, but if he does decide to do it, he will have a boys AT rifle as part of the platoon. So that's it for the British platoon. Over here we have our French platoon. So this is the standard French infantry platoon. I believe it is a +1 rating. Yes, the rating is +1. So this is going to be commanded by the lieutenant, senior leader with pistol, Olivier Decolon, and then assisted by his platoon sergeant, Maurice Clorel. There's 3 infantry squads. Each squad is commanded by a junior leader with rifle. And then there's a machine gun team, which consists of a 2-man MG team, and then 4 rifles, and then another 4-man rifle team. So 3 of those. And then we're going to have 1 VB launcher team, commanded by a junior leader with a VB launcher and 3 other VB launchers. So they can all stay together. They can be farmed out to the squad, however the player wants it done. Oh yeah, and the French platoon sergeant is rated as an inferior senior leader. So he has only 2 commands and a 6-inch range, but he's still able to command anybody in the platoon. So that is the French platoon. So when Andre gets here, we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so Andre's arrived. He's going to be the British, as I mentioned earlier, and we rolled off. He's attacking, so he'll be coming from that direction. No, I'm attacking. I'm sorry. I'm attacking. The French are attacking the British here in the Sitz Creek. So we did the patrol phase already, and Andre has, he rolled all of his patrol markers, came in here, so all 4 of them. And I placed all my patrol markers over there in that grass. So I was able to get all the way up the board. This is the first time we've ever played this where we've had a stack of 4 in one side. Every time we played this before, it's been 2 here, 2 there. So this is going to be a lot different, as one of my objectives is to get off the board, and I have a jump off point. I could deploy off of the board.
Perfect.
Never have to take a shot. So
bring a big tank.
Yeah, put my tank and just drive right off the board. So my jump off points wound up here, 1 in this building, and then 1 right in the corner of that courtyard there, the rat bastard. And then Andre's wound up, he's got 1 in the barn, he's got 1 here, and then he's got 1 there in the corner of the orchard. So getting off the board, that should be easy, but I still have to clear off 2 of the 3 sectors. So this middle sector and this sector are going to be what I need to clear off. So we rolled for support. What we haven't rolled for yet, though, Andre, is force morale. So let's do that real quick. I got so you're an 8, and I am a 9. And for support, I rolled the 9, so I'm going to get 9. Andre's going to get half of that, rounding down a 4, but he's going to bump up to 6 because of the force rating difference. So what we'll do now is we'll pick our support and do our plans. Okay, so I'll start off with the French plan. I got 9 points. I'm bringing a Panhard 178. It costs 4 points because I'm bringing it off of another list. It's not organic to the infantry platoon list. At least I didn't see it on there. And then I'm bringing a Hotchkiss machine gun team, and then a medic. So that's 9 points. So I'll probably try to get the machine gun up here, and then a squad here to support it, and a senior leader down in here with them, and try to get some overwhelming firepower here. I also have that jump off point over there, so I can deploy behind those woods and move up into these woods, or even just deploy along that hardcover wall and fire is probably a better idea. Just deploy a squad right along that hardcover wall, and then just try to get firepower, overwhelm them, and then I'll have another squad. My last squad can deploy either out in the road or out here and then move out, and maybe if there's anything left of this squad, we can move out with them. And then the Panhard will come in over there, and he'll just come down the road and help with fire support, and pretty much just try to beat him back off of this fence and move up to it and just drive him back. That's the plan. I got to clear the 2 sectors. Obviously getting off the board is not going to be a problem, but I guess I should keep that in mind, that I should have something that I can get off the board. Maybe the machine gun can run out, I don't know. I say it's easy, but I bet you it becomes an issue at some point if I don't remember it. So I'm not going to want to take anything off the board, obviously, too early, because I'm going to need all the fire I can get. So that's my plan.
The British plan. Well, I wish I actually had one. I'm defending. Travis has to come get me, and that's really all I got going for myself. I got decent amounts of cover, and I'm guessing he's going to shoot out some scout groups to try and make me deploy. I'm going to deploy as little as I can. I did bring a 1-pounder and 3 entrenchments, so one of the entrenchments will be for the 1-pounder, and then I got 2 more for a squad, so I can jump some guys out that can do a nice ambush. But I'm guessing Travis is probably going to make me get somebody on the board. I'm going to try and avoid doing that. We'll see how that plays out. I am going to bring the anti-tank rifle, and I'm probably going to stick that up in the top window of this barn, I'm thinking, and just kind of use it as a snipe type tool. Might stick my officer nearby to activate them, and have the mortar close enough so they can also activate off of that. So I might kind of run my HQ out of that barn and just kind of optimize my officer. Not much of a plan, really just going to kind of try and do some damage with an ambush as Travis has to come get me. So showing as little as I can for as long as I can, and try and do some serious damage, take that force morale down. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, so that's the plans, and I will go first as the attacker and the higher force rate, or force morale. So we begin. 2 5s, 2 1s, and a 4. Andre's go.
My plan is working out. All I need is a double phase. I can rush over and take 2 jump off points. Oh, no double phase.
But you got a 2, 2, and a 3 to work with, and a 5. All right, he's trying to get his mortars on the table. Hey, there's a couple of 3s and a 1, another 5, and a 6. All right, so I've deployed a squad here off of this jump off point. It's actually over here. I just had to move it because of these guys. And I put the machine gun in there, so they went on Overwatch. And then my other support came in, a Panhard, and he just drove down the road over there, and is the British phase. 1, 2, 2, 3, and a 5. The only thing Andre did is brought his 2-inch mortar in. One of his 2-inch mortars. As it would not surprise me if Andre brought another 2-inch mortar, just for the hell of it, because he likes them so much. And are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. And you put them on Overwatch. Man, another. So what was it? 4 now.
Wow.
3, 3, 2, 4, which is a really good roll.
Bring it.
All right, so a lot of stuff has came on. I brought a squad in here by the Rat Bastard. They went on Overwatch and in hard cover. I brought Olivier. Lieutenant Olivier has come in here, and he's ordered a scout team from the machine gun team over. They just moved that direction to leave a clear line of fire. And he's also put the machine gun on Overwatch. And then my VB launcher team has come in back here as well. And I think that's it. So Andre's phase. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. So you're up to 3 points.
Building slow.
Okay, 2, 3, 3, 4, right? I think that's what I said.
Yep, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Andre is passing. Hey, look, 2 more. So I'm up to a chain of command dice. And I got a 1, 4, and a 3. Interesting. With the 3, the squad leader here ordered the scouts to move out. They got a 11-inch move way the hell out here, so they're booking it. The 1, I had the VB launchers team has just moved up to fill this gap to get better line of sight. And then over here, the Panhard moved up, but not very much, only a 5-inch move on 3d6. And then lastly, my platoon sergeant, inferior senior leader has come in over there with that squad. And that'll do it. So Andre's phase. Andre's waiting for a double phase here. 3 3s and a 4 and a 6. So Andre is done. And it is my phase. Another chain of command point.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be getting my rolls so you can advance across the board.
2 2 3 4. That's still a hell of a roll. All I did was move my armored car around just to get a better line of sight. I didn't get any. I couldn't move my scouts. I didn't get a 1, and I have no leaders within range, so they're just kind of standing out there in the stream. Double phase, and a 1 and a 4, and a 5. Okay, so Andre has brought in his boys AT rifle here.
Okay.
So did you take out 1 man per?
Not yet.
Okay.
So that's out of 2 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or however you want to do it.
And actually I would be firing my smoke first at your machine gun emplacement. But
Okay. All right, so he's going to have the boys. It's going to fire at the car. Need 5, but I did flat out. So I need a 6. Okay, it's a hit. Okay, so it is a hit. It is not small, but I did get the flat out, but it didn't matter. He rolled way high enough. So it's 3 against 2. Oh no, man. That's 2 net hits. So roll me another d6. A 2?
Yep.
Armored car, 2 net hits. On a 2 is 2 shot, gunner killed, 2 phases to change. Oh boy.
Wow.
Man, that was a hell of a shot by the boys.
Yeah.
Gunner killed.
I'll take it.
Alright. So,
And then the mortar smoke.
smoke. I'm gonna try to drop some smoke right there in front of the machine gun. So it's 6 inches to the left. So it's gonna be over there somewhere. Smoke drifted, which is gonna allow my machine gun in the building here to do its overwatch onto the boys. Needing 5s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Hard cover, Andre. You roll these.
I roll them.
Yep. Don't roll any 6s.
Yeah, that's for
Or
sure.
5s. Ooh, 2 shock.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah, that's not good. 1 more and they're pinned.
Super hard cover.
So that was a hell of a return fire by the machine gun. I don't really have anything else. I can't fire this because my boys are in front of his boys, as Andre said. So I can't now shoot through here. So I got to get my boys out of the way to shoot at his boys. And yeah, that's it. So next phase. Next phase. Go. 2 5s.
Ooh.
And then a 2 1 3. Okay, so I'm going to use my chain of command dice to interrupt, and I'm going to fire the machine gun out of the window again at the boys. So if I kill one of these guys, they break. If I get a shock, they're pinned. But I got to get a 5 first. Whoa.
Yeah, maybe.
Holy crap. There's a few hits.
Only 6.
2 4 6 hits onto the boys.
Okay. Alright, I'll divide them up.
Split them up between the left and right guy. Oh yeah, 1 dead.
Wow.
So they're gonna be 1 guy with 2 shocks. So the 1 guy's gonna break. So you run back 2d6 plus 6. Okay, and you're gonna be pinned. Boys is wound up way the hell over there. 1 guy broken, and then he's gonna try and drop some smoke again in front of the machine gun, which is going to be 6 inches over. So it's gonna be up on the roof.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, that was fun.
What else you got?
That's it.
All right, French phase. 3 4s. Hey, I can do all my senior leaders. And a 1.
Over and over
Okay,
again.
cool. I can move the scout team. I'm going to use this
You could
3.
make another 4.
I could make 4 4s, but I'm going to move the scout team, and I'm going to have the armored car. If you could pull those 2 shock off, I'll use the 3 for that. And then I got the 2 4s. I was just moved up. They didn't get a very good move. And then I pulled 2 shock off of the armored car, and at the end of this phase, his gunner will be replaced. Your phase. Gonna roll a 5 or?
I don't need to. I'm gonna keep those 5s. Should have kept the 5s.
2, 2, 1, 4, 4. Attempting again to block the window with the machine gun in it.
And we'll target like 3 inches in front.
Okay. I don't know what it is.
2.
2. What was that?
That's
To the right.
To the right?
Yes. 2 and 6 inches. Oh no, left. So it's right on top of that other one again.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, it's going beautifully. Why would I want to do anything else?
All right, and that's it for Andre. So French phase. Double phase.
Really?
1, 3, 4.
Nice.
So at the end of my first phase, the armored car hauled ass over here. These guys almost ran up to here. And if I could have ended the turn, I probably would have done that. Because if not, he can just deploy back here and just blast them since he can see through the fence. So they'd be dead. So they did a detour. They're heading over there with the Panhard. And then I've also had Olivier order this squad to come out of the building and just start moving out. And that's everything, so we'll go ahead and do the next phase. Double phase. A 5 and 2 1s. What the hell? So 2 1s. Lame. So I did 1, they moved up and made contact with this thing. It's up in the corner there. So, was it?
Well, I left enough room to deploy a line of guys up against the fence in front of it.
You did?
Well, I did on that one too. Or at least I thought I did.
I don't see any room there.
Okay, well.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. So, but next phase, so I'll drop one and this will be my last phase. Okay, 3, 3, 4. Move this squad up. And I've also had Olivier put the machine gun back on Overwatch. And then over here, the armored car drove through here, 2d6. We drove over that, so we've captured that. And I'm going to fire at half effect machine gun at the boys. So needing 4s. 1 hit. That's another point of shock. So, do they break again, I think? So we forgot, you got to roll a bad thing for team breaks the first time. We'll check that. And then break again, I guess. I don't know if this
break
is
again?
Wouldn't you? You took another shock. I think this is one thing we've never really been able to figure out.
I'm just, so you can just chase the unit doing bad things every time you hit them over and over again?
That's how we played it in the past.
Oh,
but
okay.
It doesn't usually ever happen because there's always other stuff going on.
So a 3 and a 1.
It's probably a -1. So we'll figure what happens out, or figure out what happens. Until then, it's Andre's phase.
That's not a
2,
double
2,
phase.
3, 5, 6. Andre's gonna pass. Hey, triple phase.
Seriously.
Yeah, and a 2 and a 1. So you're gonna have to roll a bad thing for losing that jump off point.
Nice.
So what do you get? A 3 is probably a -1. And then I have a 2 and a 1 to work with. Move those guys out. It's a moot point now if they run off or not due to more shock, because at the turn end the broken team runs off.
But I would roll another bad thing if they didn't, because
And then
one there.
I'm going to lose the Overwatch. So you already rolled your second bad thing, don't worry about it. So Andre's down to a 6 now. He lost 1 on the team breaking, 1 on the jump off point loss. And you rolled a 1. You did roll 2 for that. Them routing doesn't... A team routing is not a bad thing. It's only when they break. Routing is when they go off the table. So I'm going to lose all of my Overwatch.
I'm going to lose all of my smoke.
Oh, yeah. So there's 2 smokes here and 1 on the roof. Okay. All right, then, next phase. 3 5s. Wow. So I'm up to 5. And a 1, another 1, and a 1 and a 4 again. Okay. Brought my medic out with the 1, my last support unit. And then with the 4, I just put everything over here on Overwatch again. Can I put the VB launchers on Overwatch? I'll put them on Overwatch. They can fire with rifles, I guess. I'm not sure if you can fire VBs. So I probably could. What do we got here? 2 5s, a 6, a 1, and a fade. It looks like my roll. Andre's brought his other support out. It's the 1 pounder. So that's the 25 mil, I believe, French gun. And he's got a kind of a motley assortment of crewmen here, but they're there. So
They're there.
he's going to fire at the gun. So need a 5.
A 4.
He missed. Hey, look at that. He missed. Going bad from bad to worse here for Andre. So I could fire my Overwatch from my machine gun onto your 1 pounder, which I probably will do. Machine gun from the window is going to fire over the heads of these guys, and we are going to shoot at the 1 pounder. Needing 5s. 2 hits.
Well,
Even within normal range, I would have only got 3 hits.
I was going to say, last time that meant 2 shock.
Yeah, well, these guys have a lot more crew.
1 shock.
4 and a 5. No, you're in hard cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then nothing.
Oh.
3 and a 4 is nothing on hard cover. Nothing but my Overwatch going away.
Alright, fair enough.
And you still got your 4. Fire smoke again, if you want. Or you can move him out of the way because he's standing there. These guys are coming up to the fence right now. Or they will be soon. So.
Well, he's with them now, isn't he?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he is with them now. Okay.
He was with them all the time. You just didn't realize it.
That we didn't see him there. Okay. So it's French face. He is going to fire the smoke. So back in front of the machine gun. I mean well, that's to the left though. So that'll be over in front of these guys. At least it did something this time. All right.
Yay.
Okay, now it's the French phase. Did something finally. Double phase.
It only took 12 turns, or 12 phases.
Double phase and 3 threes. Damn. 3 threes. I used one. Only got a 1, but he rotated it in place, and he's going to fire at this. This squad's going to stand still and fire, and then that squad has come out, and they're going to just move up into those woods. So we'll start off with this squad firing at the 1 pounder, 25 pounder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a very good roll there. 5 hits. That's really bad.
Okay.
Hard cover.
And we'll distribute them amongst the 5 guys in there.
2 dead. Ouch.
Nice.
Check your leader. No. So just 2 dead crewmen.
Yep.
All right. And then the armored car is going to fire. So it's only HE2 from the main gun of this, but I'm still going to shoot it. Needing 4s. Got 1. So into soft cover. Nothing. Okay, next phase. Another. So I got a chain of command dice now. And then a 4-4-2. So start off with the inferior senior leader. He moved himself with one of his commands to get up here. He's now within command range of these guys. The second command is going to order them to fire at the gun. The squad moved up with them. And then with the other 4, I'm going to have Olivier is going to have the VB launchers and the machine gun fire at the gun. So we'll start off with this squad in the front first. Whoa. Dice everywhere. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits this time. Much better. But hard cover.
Shouldn't matter.
Nope. Holy crap. Look how many 5s, 6s is that? Might be the whole crew.
Just 4, 5.
5 6s. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so the leaders are going to get hit. So your junior leader here will get hit. See what happens to him. He's takes a wound. And Mark Donaldson will get hit. He'll take a wound.
Okay.
And then everyone else is dead.
Okay. That's probably game.
I think that's
I
game.
was at 6
Well, roll two bad things. So,
I was at 6.
so was that your senior or junior there?
High or low? It was senior.
That's a -2. Senior,
right.
you were wounded on it. It's a -2.
So I'm down to 4.
Okay. Jeez. You're really bad luck. Another -2.
I'm down to 2. And
Yeah.
unit wiped out.
Oh.
Another 6.
Yeah. Team wipe -1. So you're down to 1.
I'm still at 1, yes.
Holy crap. Talk about a beatdown. Jesus. We'll discuss this and come back. All right, so Andre's gonna they're gonna go back to the barracks and regroup. This is a training mission, remember? So the British and the French in the Phony War, they're just waiting for the Germans to attack. They figured, what the hell, let's do a little training here in this village. And the French obviously got the goods on the British, and so it's a straight beat down here, which is good because I haven't beat Andre at anything in months. I feel like.
Well,
I don't think when was the last time I won a game against you, Andre? It seems like a very long time ago.
yeah. It's been 3 or 4 games, but you had a pretty good streak coming into that, too.
Yeah. It goes in waves. Sometimes I'll beat Andre like for a month or a month and a half straight, and then he'll beat me for a month or a month and a half straight.
Oh, this was just so disappointing. It's
Yeah, it was bad. So, what was your plan?
well, to jump out and shoot at you.
You should have brought this thing out first instead of the boys and put it back here. I don't know.
Except you had how much stuff on Overwatch, and we're just going to rain terror down on it?
Yeah, but it had more guys.
Yeah, but it was still going to get wiped out.
Yeah.
Whatever I brought out there was going to get wiped out.
Yeah, you needed to bring a squad with whatever. I think bringing that boys by
Well,
itself
but
is not
if
a good
I
idea.
bring a squad with it, they're also going to get wiped out. It's either you sacrifice the unit or you got to try and deploy everything, and I couldn't deploy everything, so
Well, I think
I
this-
sacrificed the. Look at how much shit you had on the board, Travis.
yeah, I got a lot of shit.
And most of it was on Overwatch.
Yeah. But this is 6 guys actually, with
Yeah,
the leader, and then the
but,
squad
But
is
you got 5
pretty
units shooting
resilient.
at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think your best bet maybe would have just to pull back and but the middle section, I only had to clear up to here, I think.
Yeah.
And then
No,
I would have
I
had
mean-
2 sections cleared.
I don't see a major problem in my plan.
What was your plan?
Well, to defend here, to try and pick off your scout units as they came across, but the dice weren't really on my side tonight.
No, they were definitely not on your side.
I mean, how many double phases did you have?
I got a lot of double phases. I ended the
7?
turn.
I mean,
How many 6s did you roll on that 1 pounder alone? The whole crew.
Well, I rolled
In 2 phases.
3 6s for the bad things, 5 6s for the kills. So that's 8 out of 10 dice, 12 dice.
It was a lot. That 1 pounder crew was. They stood no chance. It was bad.
And what? So, yeah, it was time to come out. You're in position. I can actually do some serious damage to you from this position. And what was I able to get out? A 1 pounder. Well,
I don't know. You could have deployed in the house or just to get something out.
how could I deploy in the house?
I mean, you could have deployed back here and ran back there. I don't know.
So I
Yeah,
could have
jump
brought
off
a
points
unit in earlier and just kept them back out of sight.
Yeah.
But that usually doesn't work well because then you got to jockey them into position. It's usually easier to just deploy them right where you want them, and especially in this kind of a situation. And I still had one more.
You still got your whole platoon off the board.
Yeah, no shit.
So you got Eagle Sham, Down, Chance, and Dignant.
Yeah,
all off
imagine
the
if I'd have been able to drop those 2 in. We could have.
That's what I was waiting for.
Well, that was what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, it never. I guess you never got the rolls.
Yeah, I got them in. I've got support here. Now we're having a firefight, and
I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, you could have brought just a bunch of hard cover and just line this area, and I don't know. I had a lot of firepower.
you had a ton of firepower, so I couldn't jump out Well, that's the thing about this is we learned early on that as the defender, if you expose your position early on or you just bring something out, it's going to go away. Which
Yeah.
with the boys gun, I was hoping I could trade the boys for your armored car,
It almost worked.
and it almost worked.
Problem is, it's only AP2, so you can never kill anything with it because you have to get 3 net hits to destroy anything outright. So it can never kill anything outright.
But that double phase, I got the good roll. I took out your main gun, and it's like,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, 2 shock. Yeah, that was a good roll.
But then you used your chain of command die, and you got lucky on
Yeah,
that,
that's right, the machine gun.
and kept me from getting the another 2 shock or
Yeah.
taking it home.
Oh yeah.
And then nothing went right for me after that. It was
Now, this is a very one-sided game. All in every phase, rolling, shooting, moving, everything was going my way. So my plan, Andre, was exactly what I did. I put a machine gun in here, line this, line that, and then move up.
yeah.
And
And I
then
did talk about putting my boys in here,
Oh,
but
no.
it would have gotten obliterated from where you were placing things.
Yeah.
I liked the fact, coming in here was just kind of an opportunity thing because I was going to try and take out your armored car. Your guys out here were covering me from them. I only had to take the machine gun cover there, and if I could have landed the smoke.
Yeah, that's right. 3
So-
smoke shots missed.
So yeah, if I'd hit that first smoke shot, it could have been a very different thing right out of the gate.
Did you not bring a second 2-inch mortar? No.
Three hard covers and the 1 pounder.
Where's the other hardcover?
It never came in.
I mean, who was it going to come in with though?
Probably a machine gun team,
Oh, just one out of the squad. Okay.
a squad. Yeah, so machine gun and the rest of the squad.
Ah, okay.
I wasn't initially thinking that I was going to bring the boys in with one, but that was their only prayer
Yeah.
of surviving was
That
to
double
have some
phase
hard
was
cover.
just too tempting for Andre not to bring the boys out, and it almost worked. But in the end, the boys they're out of here.
Well, and if I hadn't, this, I was trying to save this jump off point, and I thought if I could, if I get lucky, take out the armored car, then I can jump out here with the, then I've got a shot at,
Yeah.
making my stand.
Well, yeah, because even in here, even though you're not in the sector, I still have to cross this
Oh,
wide open
I-
area.
Yeah, no, I made sure when I came out that I was able to get a jump off point over here because it's got
Oh yeah, great line.
It's got a great line. It's got these trees blocking line of sight. It's just a nice crossfire place
Yeah.
to be. And
Well, anyway, it was a good game for the French, and I finally beat Andre again. Seems like it's been forever, but we're back on the winning side. So the dice gods are back on my side at least for tonight. And
there's
yeah,
no arguing that.
so thanks to Andre for coming over as usual, and thanks to all the guys watching in the live stream. This is a pretty short game, really, but yeah, I think as far as our games go, this is pretty short.
Well, and it went fairly quick because I wasn't doing a lot of moving.
And I got a lot of double phases. So yeah, but anyway, again, thanks to everyone watching, and Andre. And as usual, check out our Patreon page if you want to get special preview videos that we're doing for these now. Bonus content like games and campaigns and such, which we haven't done in a while, so we need to get on that, Andre, and do start another Patreon campaign.
Well,
Andre's got that one.
I got a couple written up, so.
So yeah, Andre's got a couple campaigns he's written, so we'll probably try those out on the Patreon, and we'll do that and see how they are. Yeah, and the Facebook group as well, of course. And with that, we'll go ahead and call it a game. Say thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time.